What's up, YouTube? For today's video, with a Chi-Yu sweep. Chi-Yu just had its shiny announced, so I thought I'd do a little video for that. Now, this Pokemon has some very, very good special attack and speed. It has the Dark and Fire typing and the ability Beads of Ruin. So basically, it's going to be hitting very, very hard on the special defensive side there with those multipliers. Now, today I thought I'd do something a little bit special. I figured I'd do a fun set, a PIMPNITE special set, and also a more competitive set. So you guys get like two sort of looks at it. Plus, it's a kind of a cool Pokemon, and I thought I'd give it a shot. If you like the Pokemon sweeps and you want to see more of them, hit that like button. Tell me what you think of Chi-Yu in the comment section. I like to hear that. Do you like it? Do you hate it? Tell me all about it. All right, this battle here, we have got a Gengar lead. Now, I don't really know why my Smeargle outsped that, but then I seen Gengar had Mean Look. So usually when you see Mean Look on a Gengar, it's going to have a Parasong combination, but instead it used Confuse Ray, which did confuse me quite a lot. So I went to Glimmora here. I just was using this Memento as free swap-in for some of my other setup Pokemon. In this case, it wasn't really a attacking Pokemon. So this Spidops is going to be a String Shot and Sticky Web set, like it mostly is. After one String Shot, Spidops actually generally outspeeds quite a few things. I gave it Jolly Nature, unless they're like really, really fast. So dropping the Gengar's speed by 2 here, 2 stages, and it actually never managed to get a Confuse Ray off against any of my Pokemon at all. So now they're going to go for Mean Look. So they've got Mean Look and Confuse Ray and Perish Song. So an interesting set. I thought they may have one other move on there, like Shadow Ball, but they never really got to use that, right? So another Perish Song here. Sorry, the first Perish Song, the second Mean Look. I'm going to go into Orthworm now. This Orthworm is going to be passing off a sub into my Chi-Yu. In comes Armorogue. Obviously, they're going to go for our Armor Cannon or something like that. And I'm going to be swapping into the Chi-Yu to try and get that fat W. Let's get it. All right, I think they were a little bit salty that I kept fainting their Pokemon and making them hit themselves in confusion at the end there, especially with that Gyarados. That was like the last straw for them. So anyway, our next battle here, we've got a chancy lead here. Maybe there's a chance I can get this one. I'm going to be fainting my Spidops and putting Web on the field and bringing in Orthworm here. First Orthworm on the moon, and let's see if we can get that Chi-Yu sweep with the physical set. Ah, what a beautiful, salty little rage quit there at the end. Their Rinno Berry was completely useless. I burst out laughing when I seen the activation. This last battle now, we've got more of a, more of a competitive set here, and this was just, yeah, you're going to enjoy this battle because I got a good laugh out of this one. So I just did my usual things here, but this next set is a special attacking set, so it's a lot more powerful. But I did have a pretty good counter here with Terra Water Zacian, so I had to come up with a plan here to drop its speed and swap it in. So I dropped Zacian speed. It is a fast Pokemon, and I still managed to outspeed with my Spidops here. And since I thought, well, Orthworm will probably go second still, I can pass off a substitute, because you got to get that sub if you want to get that dub. All right, enjoy this battle. Alright, here is the EV spread and set for both Chi-Yu sets. Hope you guys enjoyed all those 3 Pokemon sweeps there. Now, this is my set that I come up with for a physical set for Chi-Yu. It is a Swagger and Mirror Herb set. I noticed it didn't have any good ways to boost its attack because it's more of a special attacker, right? So Swagger and Mirror Herb is going to give Chi-Yu a +2 at attack. I had Flare Blitz on there, which was actually a pretty hard-hitting move with all its base power and Fire Stab, and also Crunch too. Terra Blast Grass seems to be very good on Chi-Yu just in terms of coverage and defensive, even on a more competitive set, so I went with that for the best coverage out there. The next set here was a Nasty Plot, Dark Pulse, Fire Blast, and Terra Blast Grass set as well. Very, very similar sort of moves, Dark, Fire, and Grass. Max Special Attack and Max Speed, Timid Nature. It worked out great. My item was Lumberry. So there's the sets. I've done an individual moveset guide on it if you want to check it out. And that's about it. If you enjoyed it, hit that like button, and I'll catch you all for the next video. Probably, I'd say, tomorrow. Might be on these Runerous treasures. Pretty sure too. Peace out, people.